Today marks 1119 day sharing lessons I have learned and continue to learn with all of you. I hope that these insights will inspire you, support your dreams, and really help you to achieve your goals, empowering you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about one of my favorite words, and it's growth. And I think that growth is almost everyone's favorite word, because who doesn't want to grow in their field of expertise, in the field of their ambition, in the money, in the finances, in content, in all the things we can able to grow, improve. And today we'll speak about two types of growth: incremental and exponential. Incremental and exponential. Because you can potentially work on incremental improvement and you're able to work on exponential improvement. I think when you understand there is both types, and we need to understand that we need both of them. It might be that you don't get results as you want because you focus just on leaning on one instead of both of them, because both of them bring so much value in our lives, and we're able to grow incrementally and exponentially at the same time. And we need to blend them. We're not able to focus on one at a time. We need to focus on both of them to make sure that we're able to achieve big things in life. And today we'll really discuss where are incremental and where are exponential showing up. So number one is building habits. Building habits. It could be incremental and could be exponential. So how is that? So that means that when you think about habits, okay, like maybe even reading a book of 15 pages today, that's incremental improvements. Now, of course, those incremental improvements will lead to massive results, but will take a while until you get some kind of results. But I think that we need to understand that there are some kind of habits that we can really transform ourselves in, even immerse ourselves even faster. So that means maybe joining some kind of boot camp. And when I used to be a almost professional judo player and sambo, what I used to do, my coach always used to say that when you do trainings, that's great. You're showing up to training every single day. That's great. That gives you enormous positivity. But what he said that I always remember said that every single competition is like 3 months of training. Every competition is like 3 months of training. So that means the more you compete, the more you give 100% and 200%, the more you grow. And as the people who immerse themselves in something that really allows them to transform themselves will outperform the person who is very, very consistent in incremental improvements. But you need to combine those. That means you need to exercise, you need to do things required, you need to make sure that you read the books, and you do those daily activities. But at the same time, when you really do those things and you immerse in environments, you can able to transform yourself. That is a massive, 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 massive thing. I think if you really go to competitions without preparation, you lose right away and you don't get any benefits. If you go to transformation events, but you're not ready, your mindset is not ready to absorb, you don't get anything. So incremental plus transformational things will lead to massive results. So blending is very important. Second thing that I want to mention is that learning gradually while embracing big opportunities. So that means that we're still able to really look at how I'm able to learn every single day. How am I able to improve? And I think that we able to seek big opportunities as well to learn, to improve. And I think that the biggest thing is that what challenges the most. So it means if you're learning some kind of skill set, if you're developing some kind of skill set, you can do every single day something every single day. If every single day, that means that you could be saying that you going and want to develop communication skills. So like myself, I could really communicate every single day. That's incremental improvement. But when you really make sure that you want to do some kind of something exponential, what do you need to do? You need to ask yourself, what will challenge me today? What is stretch? And maybe you for a stretch is speaking in front of 500 people. So for you, it's comfortable to do one conversation with one person. But maybe if you want to improve your communication, maybe you need something exponential. That means do something that stretches you every single day. That is really goes in exponential growth. Doing every single day almost exactly the same thing is incremental. Doing something that stretches you every single day is exponential. That's a beautiful thing. Third thing is that the balancing consistency and big transformation. So being able to do the healthy habits. So that means potentially drink a water a day, a glass of water a day, or some glasses that you need to do, or maybe able to really look into, okay, what kind of goal I could set for myself that could transform my health altogether. Maybe do a marathon, run a marathon, maybe compete somewhere. Like what you can potentially do, because a lot of times when we do those incremental those duties, habits, drinking water every single day, you're not motivated when you are preparing for some competition for running a marathon. Now you need to transform everything exponentially. You need to make sure that you are eating healthy, you taking care of your health, you're running every single day. So that means there's so many things that will put in together exponentially to transform your health. So that means that we can look into one habit, or we can look at a goal that could potentially transform exponentially overall our health. Number four is that cultivating relationships steadily while expanding social circles. So it means that we can really message every single day people that we love. We can connect with people that we already have and nurture them. Very small messages. Those are very essential to nurture those relationships. But I remember I was speaking with one business owner who said that he improved his income hundredfold when he started doing one thing and one thing only. He said that when he started doing public speaking, his income increased 100 times just in 1 year because he had much more exposure. So potentially, as a business owner, you can really connect one by one with people as network, or you can potentially look at how I'm able to really stand out and how I could build my brand, and really people could really see the value of what I provide. So that means he was able to do public speaking in front of thousands of people, and people understood that what kind of value he brings. And that, of course, that's how he built his business hundredfold, because he was able to really use different kind of tools to bring exponential growth. So that means that one-on-one conversation will bring incremental growth, but public speaking campaign should bring exponential growth. And that means every single time when you think about relationships, we able to ask, do you want to build one-on-one relationships? That's very important, because on public speaking, you will not build nurture relationship because we need to speak one-on-one. But again, if you want to have bigger circle, it might be that what you're able to do, ask yourself, what you're able to do to bring yourself to more people. Number five is managing finances responsibly while seeking wealth multipliers. So it's very important to really be able to have that money budget. Understand, okay, where my money goes, and being able to really save some money. Understand what time budget is. Understand where what comes in, what comes out, where it goes. Those are important. Those are incremental changes. But again, when you understand that part, then we're able to look into exponential. So where are you able to put that money that could potentially grow exponentially? Now we understand that we put some money into like safe environments that grows a little bit incrementally, but there's a lot of things that we're able to do with the money that could potentially grow exponentially. Even investing in ourselves on this grows exponentially. Being able to grow the skill set that brings exponential return on your investment. But again, we need to understand that we need to have, for money perspective, we need to grow incrementally, and we need to find opportunities to potentially grow exponentially. And last thing that I want to mention is that self-reflection and mindset, growth mindset. That means we're able to practice journaling, meditation, and those great things that we're able to do every single day to develop our presence. But I think that one again, this exponential could be engaging in some kind of im- im- uh, immersive experience where you're able to understand, or are able to understand from other people, what do they do to be more present, what do they do to be more mindful, what do they do to be more joyful, content. Because I think that we always need to learn from experts. So if you really want to be more mindful, more present, what do you need to do? You need to find people who are present and ask them, what do they do to be that kind of person, what do they do to be present in their life. It's a beautiful thing. and the thing that we need to blend all the time. Do the journaling, do meditation, do reflections, do all the things that you want to do to that really helps you to be more present. But at the same time, immerse in some experience that you can really transform your ability to really be more present, more mindful. So last thing that I want to really share, and last thing, that what are those three main key differences between incremental changes and exponential changes. And the one thing I want to mention is that when you do incremental changes long enough, those changes will become exponential. When you do incremental changes long enough, those changes will become exponential. It's a beautiful thing, beautiful thing. It starts to compound because every single day when you do something, every single day when you grow something, every single day, you build momentum, and that momentum will bring exponential. So there's three things that they separate. So number one is pace. So for incremental is gradual and steady. Gradual and steady. For exponential is rapid and accelerating. Risk for incremental is low risk, and of course it's very predictable because you know exactly what you do every single day. And for exponential is high risk and unpredictable. So it means we need to understand that if you want exponential growth, there's a lot of things that you will need to take risks with. And there are a lot of things that you will not have full clarity with. And that's why a lot of times people focus just on incremental alone because it's low risk and it's very predictable. So it's comfortable to sit in that incremental changes. And last one is focus. So that means that focus of incremental changes is efficiency and improvement. Efficiency, so that means you know exactly how to do that, while focus for exponential is innovation and disruption. Innovation as disruption. So that means people who really want to disrupt things, they're not able to focus just on incremental improvements alone. They always need to look, okay, how I'm able to disrupt. And I need to find a way how I could look for exponential growth and do things that people maybe never done before. That's why you need to always stretch yourself to be able to achieve that. Challenge yourself to be able to achieve that. So I hope that you will understand, okay, and ask yourself, what do you do right now for incremental improvements and what do you do for exponential improvements? Because as I said at the beginning, when you want to achieve the biggest results in life, we need to understand that both of them are important. We need to incrementally improve and we need to exponentially improve. And if you don't do incremental, you'll not be able to use exponential. And if you do exponential, it will not be. That means that if you just pursue exponential, it will not be achieved anyways because you'll not have incremental. So both of them are very, very important. So I hope you'll choose to win and see you tomorrow.